Good morning, everyone. Chrissy here. Saturday morning, December the 20th. We are getting so close to Christmas. Gabriel has decided to put on A Christmas Story, one of my all-time favorite movies. It's a movie I grew up with. It's a movie that's really special in our family. And Gabriel has independently put it on himself. Oh, so good. So he's going to watch Christmas Story this morning until Grandpa comes to pick him up and take him bowling. And I don't know, I'm going to chill out a little bit. At some point, I'm going to do a little bit of knitting. I didn't knit last night. I ended up talking to Josh and video editing. Goodwill to men. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. That Jesus Christ is born. Hello, everyone. So it is almost 2 o'clock on Saturday. I had some lunch. I cleaned out my fridge and my freezer. That was a big deal. And I did do some meal planning. I need to sit down and write down the recipes I want to do. Because I went through my, everything in my freezer. Some of the things definitely didn't look like they were safe to eat at this stage. Because, yeah, I have a tendency to buy stuff and then just leave it, forget I have it, which is not great. So I'm going to sit down and actually make a meal plan for the next few days. I believe I'm going to get the stuff to make the choux pastry. Like anything that I need for filling, closer to the time. Because I think, I have butter and all that stuff. But I think I'm getting eggs. But I'm going to make a bunch of savory food. So I want to make sure that I have that. I did order chocolate chips. But if I'm going to do a heavy cream and ricotta thing for the center of the choux pastry, I'm going to have to get that. And if I want any chocolate to dip on top, I'm going to do that separate. So, but what I did do was get a bunch of other things. So I think what I'm going to do for Christmas Day, I think I've decided to do a pork tenderloin, which I did order. And I got butternut squash and I might get some fresh broccoli also the day of or day before or something on Christmas Eve. And I have some apples, and those apples should stay fine until Christmas because we're almost there. We're only 5 days away, and apples don't go bad that fast. So I've got 4 apples, some butternut squash. So I'll roast all that up. I think that'll be super tasty with a beautiful pork tenderloin for Christmas. What else did I get? I got stuff. My carrots were terribly bad. I bought them last week, but they already turned. I went through it. I literally just cleaned out everything. I have a huge bag of potatoes that is good. So what I'm going to do, is I do want to make a couple recipes. There's a potato soup that I think would be mighty tasty. That I think I might even have everything now for it. So there's potato soup. I was also thinking about making a Spanish tortilla because I love a Spanish tortilla. That would be good as well, to help me use up some of these potatoes. I could also put some of these potatoes into roast, for Christmas with some onions. Just make a huge thing that, can make several meals. So we'll see. What else? Oh, I do want to make my bean soup. So I've decided to make that tomorrow because I didn't do the beans and I didn't soak the beans yet. So that's fine. I'll just do that. I got what I think I'm going to do for dinner tonight is I have some I bought some veggie burgers that were, how do I explain it? I think they're sweet potato based, which sounds really yummy. So, and I got stuff to make like tomato and some lettuce. And so I might just make a really nice veggie burger. And then I got some zucchini fries, which sound really good. So I might do that, a healthier version of burger and fries tonight. I did also I had so much stuff stashed at the back of my freezer. It was so silly. Cupcakes that I had made a long time ago that have definitely gone bad. So anyway, it's all cleaned out now. The inside of the fridge has not been scrubbed out, but at least all the bad food is out of there. One thing I do want to make is I want to make a batch of granola, big batch of granola actually, to store and use for breakfasts. And I got some vanilla yogurt and I have bananas coming. That is one of my favorite breakfasts and I really need to make that. So I don't know why I haven't yet. And I've got like walnuts and I've got pecans. So, and also I'm thinking for, if I don't do the shoe bun stuff, I think I have enough to make a pecan pie. That could happen also over the holiday. So I still kind of want to make the shoe buns and fill them with the ricotta cheese thing. What to do when a girl can cook. I don't know. Other updates. I've done all my recycling. Like I've done a lot of little chore stuff that's like dealing with trash. Because I'm not home very much. Even though I'm not home, we still accumulate trash. So I like boxes that have come in for various orders. I've recycled those and I put them in the recycling and, you know, took out the garbage and, you know, with the cleaning out the fridge and stuff. I put away all the clean dishes. And so the next step later will be to do what's in the sink, which isn't a lot because, again, we haven't been home very much. And just, I do need a vacuum and stuff. I need to pick up my laundry at around 5:30 today. Let's put that away and get a laundry thing set up for tomorrow. I'm probably going to take it down and wash the next lot because I do have plenty of time tomorrow. And I've been watching Vlogmases and I took a shower and games with my dad. It's like not very exciting. It's all just like chores and I'm talking about it, which feels absolutely silly and ridiculous. Anyway, the other thing is I have been working. I did pick up back the quest and we are now in the day 5 colors. Doing the brioche on that, which is actually really cool. So yes, I'm plugging ahead on that. And that's fine. I was like, I'll just keep going. Let's just stay monogamous on something for a while. And Christmas Eve, I am going to cast on my socks, which I think I am going to do 2 at a time for the 24-day socks. Because if I do them 2 at a time, once I finish colors in here, they're gone. And then if there's, I don't know that there'll be much left over, but if there is leftovers, what do I do? I just don't think there's going to be a lot. I'll have to see. If there's like, I could literally just start the largest granny square ever. And just start putting like any very small lengths of yarn in that. I mean, that's an idea, right? Again, I can always make it into a pillowcase cover. Yeah, fun. I was trying to think what else I could do. I mean, it's going to be so many ends to weave in. I mean, I know I can make a magic knot ball, but I don't want to right now. It would be cool actually to make like a giant, or I could start a triangle, corner to corner triangle wrap. And depending on how much it is, I mean, I'll show you how much I have left of these little nuggets. Let me put you down just for a second. This is like the worst angle ever because you're sitting on my lap on my computer. So it's totally the worst angle. Where are these little nuggets? Oh, they're in a pocket. So it's like I have like that much left of a color. And that's got to do some socks. So there might be enough. Because Gledgeonay totally has enough, by the way, of hers. Yeah, but like this one doesn't have very much. So I really don't know how much I'm going to have left of these guys. I am not so fussed about getting these in the order of the days. I do want the socks to match though. So that's why I want to do them both at the same time. So I go back and forth. And that should make it a little bit more interesting too. Ideas? Put them down below. I'll always take a good idea of what to do with my yarn scraps because I have a lot of them. And I've already got a ton of magic knot balls because I'm using them holding them double and stuff. Yeah. Not sure what to do. Maybe what I could do, think about this. I'm going to be going through some Advent projects in general this year, like using up Advent yarn. And if I hold it double to make DK weight, or, yeah. So most of them are fingering weight. The only DK weight project I have on the go that I will have on the go is that cardigan that I'm going to make, the C-class. So maybe I do a corner to corner, not blanket, but like shawl, like everybody else does. Like all the people do. You know who I'm talking about. Maybe if I do that, or yeah, then I could, and just hold it single, and I'll just weave in ends. It's fine. I don't mind weaving in ends if I'm doing it as I'm going. I might have like a really cool, like something for someone next year. Or should I teach myself linen stitch? Like, that could be cool. Either, yeah, linen stitch could be really cool. Have you done a linen stitch something? Do you like it? Because that could be really, really interesting. But then as I'm going through like and doing all of these projects that use up mini skeins, and when I'm done with them and I don't have enough to, like, I just have enough left over to put a little tiny nugget in something, maybe I just, like for my fingering weight yarn, maybe I do that. Not anything sizable, like less than 5 grams. Like if it's 2 grams or less, maybe that's what this project becomes. Could be a way to use up yarn. Let's get back to knitting. See you later. I just got in my delivery from Wegmans. Yeah, ever since they came to New York, I've been going to them more and more for our groceries. Because they actually have some really good deals, surprisingly. And actually the quality's been exceptionally good. I don't think the closest Wegmans is actually very close to me, but that's okay. So let's put it all away. I got surprise cookies. I didn't think I ordered them, but that's fine. I'll put them in the freezer. We know what happens when I put things in the freezer though. Haha. Anyway, I'll be putting this away and then back to knitting I go. So, it seems that the Quest knitting pattern knows me because, I just got to Battle 5. I did the travel rows and he was being very silly. So I got to battle number 5 and basically, it's talking about having castonitis and whether or not I'm going to cast on a new project. But apparently I won. I rolled a 12 actually out of 12. Da, 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 da. And so, I am not swatching on it and I have been able to resist and I'm not going to do castonitis. So yeah, so I need to, it's telling me I got to work chart B. So there we go. I need to go ahead and work chart B. Hey, bunny. Good morning, everybody. It is Sunday morning, December the 21st. Holy moly. Happy solstice to everyone. Happy winter solstice. We are making some granola this morning, and I have my bowl ready with my Greek yogurt, my Greek vanilla yogurt, and some walnuts and a banana to accompany this delicious homemade granola. Here's my granola recipe. Are you ready? Super simple, super easy. You may even have all this stuff in your fridge now or your cabinets. So 3 tablespoons, you gotta get a pot to melt stuff, or you can do it in the microwave, but I don't have a microwave. So 3 tablespoons of butter, And you put in with that 3 tablespoons of brown sugar and then 5 tablespoons of maple syrup. Okay, get all that bubbling away and melted. And then you take it off the heat. 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Mix it together. Pour it over 2 cups of rolled oats. Mix it pretty well. Put it on a cookie sheet. They say parchment paper. I didn't have parchment paper, so I used tinfoil. It's fine. Put in the oven 350 for 30 to 35 minutes. I'm going to do 30 minutes because my oven tends to run a little hot. And let it cool. I put it in a container in the fridge, whatever's left over. And it lasts, and it's great. It is so good. You guys, it smells so amazing in here. But yes, my favorite is over Greek vanilla yogurt with banana and either pecans or walnuts. I am saving my pecans in case I want to make pecan pie later this week. So some walnuts would be good to get a little protein, some omega-3 fatty acids in there to be healthy. Yeah, I'm excited for that. That sounds good. But yeah, it's really, really easy. And totally, I mean, it's a great Sunday morning, easy task. I had asked Gabe if he wanted pancakes, and he did not. So I was like, oh, I think I wanted maple syrup more than I wanted pancakes. So this is a great substitution. What else could this go on? I mean, whatever you want. Could go on the top of, it would go good with like stewed apples or stewed fruit. I think the other like fruits I could put with it, I'm allergic to blueberries, but like blackberries or raspberries, super yummy. I mean, strawberries, yeah, sure, strawberries. I haven't tried that before because of the nuts, I tend to go for bananas. I don't know. I like that flavor combo. I miss blueberries though. I know I've talked on the vlog about my food allergies before, but yes, I miss blueberries. That is one of the ones I really miss because I love blueberry pancakes and I love that. Ugh, so good. Anyway, what's on tap for today? I'm going to do some knitting. I did some knitting last night. I talked to Josh last night. Of course I talked to Josh. I talk to him pretty much every day unless he has a gig or I just can't because I've got too much going on at work. So yeah, talk to Josh, and then I do have my beans soaking. I forgot again last night, but I put them, as I put the granola in the oven, I put my beans on to soak. So I'll make the soup when I get home after we do the gingerbread, which will be fine. I probably will go out and do some laundry today. I'm debating whether or not to bother. So I do have plenty of clothes again now. I could do it. Christmas Eve might be a good laundry day actually here because people are gonna be crazy busy going out to all the stores and doing and I'm Christmas shop done. Yay. So I might just chill and do a little bit more cleaning around here if anything. But we'll see. The only deadline we have is we need to leave here around 3 o'clock so we can get to the gingerbread workshops. And I think I am going to bring my base home today because I want to get that home with some of my music. I don't want to bring it all home at once, but I'll bring my base home. All right, well, I'll check in with you later. Okay, so my knitting plans are getting more solidified for what I'm going to do over the break. So, though I am enjoying the quest, it's really interesting. It's got lots of colors. What I think I'm going to do, I was talking to Josh about this. I really want, at least for the time being, to finish some stuff off. So here's what I'm doing. I'm going to knit on this for the remainder of today, tomorrow, and Tuesday. As far as I get is as far as I get for now. Then what I'm going to do, Christmas Eve cast on, will be the 24 days socks. Using the leftovers of this, but I'm going to see how far I get with that on the 24th. And I'm knitting both concurrently. Also, I have these leftovers that I'm likely going to have like little teeny weeny bits. Well, I had found a square left over from my Battenberg blanket. And I had talked about just making that square as big as it'll go with lots of leftovers. Like the teeniest bits of leftovers. And I think I might do that. I'm going to actually do a little searching on Ravelry or just on the interwebs to see what else can be made. Because if I just keep making a big granny square, it could eventually turn into a pillow cushion or who knows what, right? Big granny squares can be lots of things. So there's that. I'm debating about that. Josh was saying that maybe there wouldn't be enough, how do you put it, nubbins of color. I don't know. I'm gonna do a Ravelry dive to see what to do. So there's either I'm going to basically make a ginormous granny square, or I'm gonna create something else. I kind of wish I had a loom. I only say that because I would just use those leftovers, to weave a scarf from them. Because that's what I'm looking for from this idea. Is that I will basically just, so I guess a linen stitch scarf is probably the jam, right? Like linen stitch scarf. Do I do it crochet? Do I do it knit? Crochet would go fast. I do a little research. So I think I cracked it. I'm going to make a sea glass tea. Because I can just like go from one to the next, to the next, to the next. Like I can do one by one color work to my heart's content. I love my sea glass tea. I actually need to see what size I made it. I'll just make another one. What? That's, of course. And then I've got so many minis in my stash I need using up from various things that have no home. So as it gets wider, I can incorporate those. What? This is okay. We're going to do that. Yeah. And I already own the pattern. And so it can just be like, as I finish stuff, I add more things to this. So that's my scrappy. That is a heck of a scrappy idea. What do you guys think? Another sea glass tea. I really do wear mine a lot. I really like it. So I think that's what we're going to do. What a cool idea. So Gabe had a great time making a gingerbread house. He said, of course, it was fun. Taking my base home to practice. Call that the Jenga building. Gabe is bouncing all over the place. I just watched The Snowman, and he actually really likes that movie, and he kept bouncing in and out of shot.
Are you watching me?
I'm not looking at you, bud. He was bouncing around because he really likes that. What else have I been doing? So it is the solstice, everyone. And since it's the solstice, Josh and I were talking this morning. He starts the conversation with like, "You're a witch." That's hilarious to me. Anyway, whatever. He was talking about the solstice and how there's he was sharing with me like a real Instagram story reel thing about someone who was recommending that for the solstice you write down 13 different intentions you have for the new year. You write them down in the present tense and you proceed to burn one per night. starting on the winter solstice all the way through January 1st. So I just did that. So that was, yeah, I wrote them down. And yeah, I put them in a ceramic cup, one at a time. I just put one in. I burned that teeny tiny little piece of paper in my bathroom so I wouldn't set off the fire alarm. And yeah, so let's let the universe do its work. We're watching Harry Potter because Christmas is not Christmas without Harry Potter. Morning, everybody. Heading to the train. It's Monday morning. So we are at the school. Glenn Janae's gonna ignore me right now, I think. And that's all. She's not.
No, I am.
She is! Okay. She's totally gonna ignore us. So, it's like 1:10. I've written all the grants I'm going to write before Christmas at this point, but I am searching for more grants so that in January I can write all the grants. And thank you for turning that off because we'll get copyright stricken. And we're just trying to get in some more tuition payments before we go on break so we can have a vacation, which will be lovely. The children will be here soon-ish. Or not. A lot of people aren't coming this week. That's all what we got. That's all we got. About the fact that we only have 2 more days. Like, not even 2 days. Like, a day and an hour left.
I don't come back until
Till January.
Until January 5th? I don't...
You have no idea, everybody. She's so excited. She's gonna crochet her brain out.
Most likely, yes.
Oh, show them updates. Show them the updates. Oh, she's...
Which one? I have 2.
The one I gave you.
Yes,
Yes,
yes, yes, ours. Okay, so
yours.
I don't know when's the last time I showed this, but here
It's
we
been a
are.
while.
It has been a while. I'm currently working on it. That's why there's a needle in my hand, and it's like this long now. Wait.
It's a good bandana size.
It's a good bandana size. There you go. It's really long, and I'm extending it now with this yarn that is this yarn from Chrissy, of course, but it's all like.
It's from the 2022 Sweet Sparrow Advent Calendar, maybe? So Sweet Sparrow. Yeah, Sweet Sparrow Advent Calendar, I think.
Yeah, so that's what I'm doing here. And yeah.
Yeah, it's looking very pretty. It's very purpley, pinky.
It is purple pink because there's a lot of Chrissy colors in here. A lot of purple pinks.
You can tell. You can totally tell which ones are Josh's colors.
This is Josh, this is Josh, and that's Josh. And this is Josh.
Yes.
4 are Josh.
Yeah.
And 8+ are Chrissy. These are all Chrissy.
You can tell the difference in our color choices for sure.
Yeah.
That's fun. Morning, everybody. It is, as you can see, it's like sleeting out. It is the last day of school. It is 23rd, December 23rd. Gabe is waiting on the bus, and yeah, it's sleeting outside, so we're not going out. Hello. It is definitely sleeting out. I'm getting ready to go into work. Snow cool, sleet. It's like melting by the time it hits the ground. It's like 37 degrees outside. I'm sure it actually feels a lot colder. We tried to skein this up, ball this up yesterday so that Glenn Janae could pull from the center, but we didn't have a swift, it was fine. It didn't get knotted up until she started pulling from the center and the outside at the same time. But we decided it's not a problem. So Josh is here and he's showing us his finished objects for the holidays.
So first off, I love the quick 1-day free pattern knits. My absolute favorite for the holidays is the 1, 2, 3 slippers. I'll have to get back to you on the name of the designer, but here's an example. I just made some little sock slippers for my stepmom, and believe it or not, though, that's acrylic because she's allergic to wool. So
Cool.
great things you can do for the holidays.
Also, we're having a crafty day today. We are all doing... Because literally nothing is happening. There's nothing to do. We just have to be open because there may be some children and some music and art. Maybe. It's the 23rd. It could be. Joshua and I have been speaking very diligently about our next patterns we're going to be doing. And Josh, tell me, what are you going to do?
Oh, just found some beautiful set of patterns by Skaney Dippin'. Gonna do the... Obviously, it is a pen name. So, it is the Anjou, A-N-J-O-U series. I just saw the Anjou's pullover or sweater pattern and loved it, but there are also socks and mitts and a cardigan. So I don't know which one I want to start.
All the things. Yeah, we were talking about like our next step. We were talking about our make 9. What are you going to make next? After you finish this blanket and this shawl?
Me?
You.
That's a great question, actually. I'm not sure. I know I have to make a scarf for my friend. Actually, no. I said I was going to make myself a head wrap because my forehead gets cold and my ears get cold. So I started it already and I never finished it because I started doing all the other things. So I just got to see where the wind takes me after this point because I actually don't know what I'm doing. Mm-hmm. This blanket's taking forever. I will let you know.
Yeah, and I'm doing the snowball method. I've decided in finishing my things. I have 2 cast-ons. I have the socks we've talked about, which are directly tied to my Advent project as well, as I have to use one set of yarn to do the other thing. And then I'm going to cast on those Beatles mittens on New Year's Eve. But other than that, I'm just going to finish the things. And I'm finishing them in the order of which I think they can be finished. So the things that are closest to the end. Will I have a lot of finishes over the break? Tune in to find out. Interwebs. So we're signing off for the 23rd of December. Because the holidays. Happy holidays. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
I'll see you guys.
Everybody.
I'll be back, but they won't be. I'll be back. See you later.